Hey guys, I just had a match here. This is round 4 of Infinity Conquest. Faced up against this Loki player who apparently hates destroy players because he's playing both Cosmo and Armor. I mean, he definitely has a suboptimal deck because most Loki decks are not running Armor at all. I mean, you're just wasting too much time when you should be playing Snowguard and Coulson and Collector and Mobius. But anyway, I just wanted to show this, show some good examples of bad snapping and good snapping, and me just beating this very tough matchup. Um, in round 2 here, I'm playing kind of recklessly. I play Carnage right away, not realizing that my opponent had priority and he probably had armor again. Then he gives me a nice thumbs up there, so I'll remember that for later. Um, my hand is not great. The match is pretty much over at this point, but my opponent hasn't snapped yet, so I'm going to stay in and just see if I can get any more information about his deck because it's not a standard list. So, play Killmonger, gonna play Hulkbuster into Sinister London, which is pretty good play normally, but Killmonger being only 3 power, it's not that good. So just playing it out, wait until for him to snap. He definitely should have snapped after he played Armor and blocked my Deadpool, but I guess he was too busy emoting, so that was nice of him. I take the 2 draws. Doesn't really matter. I don't think there's anything I can do, especially with Dream Dimension. I'm just waiting for him to snap me, really. Um, yeah, you're going to see as this match goes on, I'm thinking a lot more than I was in the first few rounds. I mean, realizing that this is a hard counter, I'm thinking, okay, how can I outplay him? How can I, you know, figure out the right thing? He boomer snaps me on the last turn. Should have snapped me a long time ago. Didn't really matter after he missed his opportunity on turn 2. He should have snapped and he didn't. So I got to see. Um, I mean, his Coulson and Quinjet, not really much. Going into the next match, I've only lost 2 cubes now, and I know most of his deck. So now I know, you know, to hang on to my Deadpool. Of course, I probably would have anyways with this hand because I have Forge. Um, and now with Forge, I mean, I got to think about where's he playing Armor and where's he playing Cosmo. So he shows me Kitty Pryde. Icebox hits Deadpool, which is super bad. That's just terrible, a terrible hit. He plays Collector. He still hasn't played Armor or Cosmo yet. I'm just waiting for that. I decided to go for Cyclops here. I don't want to play Wolverine. My Deadpool is cost 2, so that's not really good. Don't want to play Wolverine because he can just Armor or Cosmo it. Throw Cyclops on a Baxter building and he reveals his Cosmo. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I have priority now, so I can freely Wolverine into Carnage. Um, and that's probably the biggest tip in this matchup is to gain priority before you do your destroys because then there's nothing that can stop you, you know? You don't have to worry about it. So I get my Carnage off. He throws his armor down. Now I'm feeling really good because my Wolverine jumped middle, which was a very lucky jump. That means I can destroy it again if I get anything. And of course, I get my Venom, which is super nice. I snap him. My hand isn't fantastic by any means, but this is a matchup where you have to be aggressive and take risks because he just has such a good matchup into me. I still have priority, so I know that this is going to go off. Not that I'm expecting him to have anything else to stop this. Wolverine jumps middle again, which is pretty good. Now we have 17, and then I realize one of those Cosmos was from Camp Lehigh, so the whole board is filled up with anti-destroy tech, but it doesn't really matter. I'm ahead so far on the right, and I have Death to play in a 2-power Deadpool, which isn't great, but I don't think there's any way he can pass on right. So feeling pretty good, expecting him to retreat here, so we'll just wait and see what he does. he retreats, and now we're 8-8 when, you know, he could have gotten more cubes off me in earlier matches, but um, yeah, you just got to be aggressive, know when to play cards in this matchup. Try to wait for your opponent to make mistakes, really. So I'm not going to play X23 here. Just going to wait. Murder World, I already know he's just going to armor that, so I don't even bother with Wolverine or X23, of course. I just play Forge there. And he armors me just like I thought, so that's one of their text cons. So now I know I've, 2 lanes. I'm still pretty weary of a Cosmo. And obviously he won't Cosmo left, so if he's going to Cosmo this turn, he's going to Cosmo right. So that's why I don't play anything expecting him to Cosmo. He doesn't Cosmo. Um, and now Eternity Range spawns a rock, and I'm thinking that he's going to expect me to Carnage on the right. That's the best way to get rid of a rock. Um, so instead of that, obviously I didn't have Carnage, but play Deadpool left. I know he's not going to Cosmo mid, so I Killmonger middle, and there's his Cosmo just like I thought. I probably should have snapped before this even went off. To be honest, I should have snapped before I played my Killmonger because of how confident I was. And I take out his Kitty Pryde too, which is a super nice turn. Um, I don't have priority, but it doesn't matter because his armor and Cosmo are on the other 2 lanes. So I snap him here. Deadpool's going to get up to 16, going to be very strong. I've Deadpool Taskmaster Death, so not really much more you can ask for. He's got Collector into Coulson, which is not a big play at all. It's already turn 5, so not sure what he's going to do. I draw Null, which doesn't really matter because Taskmaster is the same stats. And here I was trying to figure out, should I Null, should I Taskmaster, should I Death and Wolverine? And I mean, eventually I realized I don't have priority, so I can just play Null, it doesn't matter. And I cover all 3 lanes. Don't think there's any way he can pass this. And yeah, we're ahead by a ton. He definitely should have retreated there. Should have retreated before I snapped. I mean, he should have retreated after I snapped, before he gave me 4 more cubes. So now we have the lead. We know what to do. We know this guy's going to throw his armor and Cosmo early. We just have to try to bait those out. Use the locations to our advantage, like with the rock there. It seemed pretty obvious that anyone would throw a Cosmo there to prevent the Carnage. My opponent snaps right away. I'm assuming he's just tilted. I think about retreating here, but we're already in double cubes, and I'm gonna have Forge, so feeling pretty good. And then Sokovia comes and just ruins his day. Hits me with the ARG because we got the perfect hit on our Wolverine and took out his Cosmo, so now I'm just feeling like great. Like, I don't think there's anything he can do. Already have a 6-power Wolverine and a way to destroy it. We have priority. I'm gonna, destroy it with Deathlock. Thinking about playing Forge here because my hand was gonna return, but I have priority, so I can destroy this and not even be worried about an armor. So we destroy it, and there's his armor. So Wolverine jumps right, which is fantastic, and Xander is super good for Venom. You just get free extra points. I draw a 1-drop with my Venom, so my Venom's just going to be huge. And what I mean by the free extra points is all those +1s from Xandar. They count towards your Venom when you destroy them. I hit him with the thumbs up BM because I am extremely confident. Just giving him a taste of his own medicine, really. Shows the Nick Fury in this game. So really, very strange deck. I play really quickly here. I play Taskmaster, forgetting that I would have extra energy from X23. Could have played Null for 27, but it really, didn't matter at all in my mind. I was already so confident I was going to win. Going to have over 25 power in each lane, which is crazy. He shows his Devil Dinosaur for the first time, which is very interesting. Gotta hit him with some extra BM, of course. We both we both have no idea what just happened there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I will complete this next round and it will be my first Infinity Conquest completed. Yeah, but I'll let you know what happens. See ya.